We start off northbound out of Yeehaw Yard, milepost 59, waiting for two southbound trains to clear. The first being Caboose Mikey, continuing south on the main line, followed by Dylan, taking the Pine Level cutoff. Our signal improves to clear, and we're on the move. As we approach milepost 62, we're passing through Holman and the Foster Bond station on our right. Milepost 64 leads us up to the triple sections of the Three Sisters Bridge, and we enter the work zone where Ridge-Life Steamers continues the multi-phase project to modernize the entire Van Sickle Junction. Once we enter the slow order, we're on all new trackage until we pass the yard tower in Elston Yard. The yellow reflector marks the start of the approach block for our next signal. The signal goes clear for southbound exit, but we want northbound. We use the engineer's throw and our signal drops red as we wait for the approaching train to clear the block we need. Caboose Mikey clears into Ridgeville, and we'll get the high green to head north. As we move along, we find our next switch is lined for Yeehaw, while we're looking to stay on the main line and head to Tie Lake. Another engineer's throw to the rescue. Life on the rails can't always be perfect, and as we cross North Tiley, we find Dylan just getting one of his cars back on the track after a minor derailment. Milepost 13 is the Toll Bucket Trident, where we can choose to head over Hayes Hill, stay with the main line towards the tunnel, or take the cutoff around the house. Once the Barker family is clear on their train, we'll be heading through the tunnel into the village of Wixon. Summer is an especially quiet time in the village of Wixon, and the empty streets and sidewalks give way to the newly rebuilt trestle up to Summit. The rebuilding of this trestle was the last project of our good friend Bill Hayes, who we lost last month. Clear signals always, Bill. Control Point Summit is right at milepost 23, and as we round the curve, we approach the Leon Johnson Bridge, a classic through truss design. The end of the Johnson Bridge is milepost 25, and the next 600 feet all the way down to milepost 31 will be a steady descent as we make our way down to Can Yard. Milepost 30 shows another example of the standard yellow reflectors marking signal approaches around ridge lines. You'll see the Can Yard signal bridge go clear as we enter its approach. Milepost 37 is the start of the Long Barrel passing track. Long Barrel is the longest continuous straight track at ridgelines at over 500 feet. Here we're passing through Bissett Yard. During our annual winter meet in February, both Bissett Yard and Yeehaw Yard serve as our primary parking areas for electric locomotives. Thomasville Depot on our right is closed up tight, and we enter into the horseshoe curve known as Coach Whip Cut. We're now approaching back to our departure point at North Yeehaw. This single direction run has covered over 7,500 feet of mainline trackage. If you're ever in Central Florida, we hope you'll reach out and stop by for a visit. Be sure to check out the event calendar on our website at www.steamersmoonlightnightrunning.com. www.ridgelivesteamers.org.